Today we are covering the five cybersecurity jobs with the highest salaries in 2025. For each role, I'll give you a practical salary range, what the job actually involves, and the key skills and experience employers they want, and one concrete tip to break in or level up. Now, if you're watching this video, like you want to change career, you're already working in IT, and you want to see, what the salary ranges are, or you are new to IT, this video is for you regardless, so you can have an idea, what you're getting into. Now, are you ready to just, learn more about cybersecurity roles and salaries? Buckle up and let's get started. Learn cybersecurity in no time. Now, where I get my sources, because I want to make sure that I provided references. So we are into the EC Console page, which is like a very reputable certification organization. So they have a bunch of salary right here, but as you can see, they don't tell you the description. So to compare them, I just compare them with this training camp that has the same range as well with tables, so we can go from there. So what we are going to do today, I'm going to just get started with the CISO, the Chief Information Security Officer. So now you already see the salary range, which is between 180 to 275. So what they do, what a CISO do, is Chief Information Security Officer set security strategy, manage risk at the board level, they own incident response decision, and lead the security organization. So the skill and experience required for you to be a CISO, you have to have a deep leadership skills. You have to have enterprise security architecture experience, risk management, compliance, for example, ISO and IST, executive communication. And this, usually requires 10 plus years in cybersecurity with management experience. Now, how do you get there to become a CISO? You can progress from technical leadership, like, from security architect, engineering to security manager, then director, VP role. And if you really want to be a CISO, one thing that is very interesting, you may need an MBA and Master in Business Administration, because many of your clients, they're gonna like business people. You need to be technical and then be able to translate technical issues in a way customers can understand. Now, one tip for becoming a CISO is like or to get into a CISO is like to build visible cross-functional wins. For example, yeah, how do you reduce risks tied to business outcome? So you can just have this side as a portfolio to present to executive. So the second thing that we are going to discuss today is security architect. So the security architect, the salary range is between 145 to 220. So what is security architect do? So they design secure system and framework, create blueprints for secure apps, network and cloud deployments. So they define security control and threat models. So what the skills and experience that you need in order for you to become a security architect is you need to just have system architecture, network security, identity and access design skills, secure development practices, familiar yourself with cloud providers and automation. This requires like 5 to 10 years of technical experience. So how do you become a security architect? You have to start as a system or network or security engineer and add design experience, get hands-on with cloud and infrastructure as code, AIC tools, and document architecture decision. Now, one tip for becoming a security architect is to build a portfolio of architecture diagram and threat model, so you can walk through during an interview. The third one is cybersecurity manager. So the cybersecurity manager range right here is between 135 to 190. So what is cybersecurity manager do? This is a very broad one because you can be a cybersecurity manager in many different areas. We can just keep this simple and broad. Cybersecurity manager wants security operation and oversee security operation centers, teams, and incident response, vendor management, and operationalizing security policies. The skill and experience required for you to become a security manager is SOC tooling, like SOC tooling, incident handling, people management, metrics and KPI, and process improvement. This usually take 5 to 8 years, for you to become a cybersecurity manager. So how do you get there then? Yeah, you can move from analyst to senior analyst to lead team, then to manager. So you have to demonstrate process improvement and measurable response time or detection gains. So one tip I can give you if you want to become a cybersecurity manager is to track and present metrics. For example, MTTR detection rate that show your impact, metric scales to leadership roles. Yeah, the fourth one is cloud security engineer. So this salary typically range from 120 to 160 plus. So what the cloud security engineer do? So they secure cloud workload like uh, IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. So and they harden infrastructure as code, implement identity and network control, and secure cloud native apps. So skill required for you to become a cloud security engineer is try to get hands-on with cloud providers like AWS, Azure, GCP, and IAC like Terraform, CloudFormation, container security, identity, and secure CI/CD. This requires about 3 to 7 years in cloud security roles. So how do you get there? Again, cloud engineer experience and add security focused project, obtain cloud security certification like CCSK, AWS, Azure Security Set. So one tip I will give anyone who wanna become a cloud security engineer is to try to contribute to a real or demo cloud project showing how you secure like a Terraform template and how you just have detection, monitoring, and then all this you can create a portfolio out of it. For example, if you're on Azure, you can show how you build an infrastructure using Terraform, and then how you just have detection, monitoring, and then you can put that portfolio onto GitHub, so you have something to present in an interview. The last one is penetration testing. So the typical salary for a pen tester is like about 100,000 to 150, as you can see right here. So what a pen tester do? So they conduct authorized attack and red team engagement to find vulnerabilities, produce report, and suggest remediation. So this is very important. You cannot say that oh, your application is vulnerable without just giving a remediation plan. So the skill and experience required for you to become a penetration tester is often using toolings like PEP, Beta Explorer, and or just come watch our videos if you want to be a pen tester. And scripting, web and network exploitation. You have to make sure that you have good writing skills to create a report, and then you have to get yourself familiarized with OWASP, and then the typical years of experience is 2 to 6 years. And then there's one thing, if you want to get in yourself into bug bounty, get into hack the box, that can be a very good skills to showcase you know how to find threats and just mitigate them. So how do you get there to become a penetration tester? You can start in cyber and security operation as a junior pen tester and build a public lab, participate in CTF and bug bounties, as I explained, and earn a certification like OSCP, OSWE, or similar set. So now, one tip I will give anyone who want to get into penetration testing is to publish a sanitized report that has a walkthrough of how you found and responsible discovered vulnerabilities, and how to showcase how you just able to find vulnerabilities and then how you remediate them in a very ethical way. One last thing to keep in mind is that salary ranges vary by location, company size, certification and experience. This figure that I just showcased with you. That's why I just want to put them side by side that you can see. So these are, at least, the salary range. It might be you get into it and they pay you way more than that, or they may pay you less. But typically, many of these positions they start you with six figures. Now, before I close this up, you see we have like a lot of rules. I was trying to keep this video as short as possible, but now I'm kind of curious. Which role should I expand next? Like day-to-day tasks or entry-level steps, or like a resume template for one of these jobs? Just put the comment below, so I can just know what to do next. If you want me to just focus on something else, or just create a video about different cybersecurity position, I'm here to help, because I'm doing a lot of application security architect. I've seen like a lot about cybersecurity from many different aspects. So if you are curious about something, just put it in the comment below. Now, if you found this video useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out our weekly video. Until next time, happy learning.